God
Sh-
damn.
Shogul was saying something about the Merchant Republic, though, that it gives you, I don't know what the fuck it is. He's like explained it to me, but I'm too stupid to understand it. Like gives you like a transfer like modifier thing. Like when you move goods, right, from one cot to the next, like the next one down, like when they first made the game, there's that modifier that's supposed to make it like increase in value, but they basically nerfed it like over the patches. But Merchant Republic still get that, and you can like basically, if you have enough like little vassal buddies, make it extremely like high, and so you can exploit it and make tons of money. That's what Shogul tried to explain to me, something along those lines. So I guess that's the advantage of the Merchant Republic. I don't really know.
Oh, it's like Micmac, Abenaki, Pukot, Mohawk, Huron, Rhenish. I guess then again I'm like Salish, Dalish, although that sounds more.
Oh, on culture map mode? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's funny. Rhine.
Okay, I'm a culture
We're
item.
from the Rhine. I don't know how we got here. No one knows. We came with
No
the
one
Romans, maybe. I don't know.
You came with the with Vikings.
The Vikings.
You were a couple
yeah.
of you were
That's it.
intrepid merchants
We were exactly. There you go. That's our
who
backstory.
signed up, and we are a Sisyphean nightmare where the Atlanteans, after Atlantis sank. We moved to California and founded a glorious republic
You did.
based in San Francisco.
And you were like,
Of course.
California.
California knows how to party. We keep it rocking. We keep it rocking. Cool though, it's kind of nice to colonize a place that no one has done. It's gonna have 11 development. Pretty good.
I wonder if you can set with the flat. I don't think you can. I think it's just going to be 11. I don't know, I thought it would be a little bit more like everything would be complete shit. Was
Yeah,
my
me too.
expectation. Everything 11 is a little bit. I'm like, maybe we shouldn't have done this. Oh well.
Oh well.
Everything is decent. Well, Canada. See, I'm in Canada, which is complete shit usually. So all of Hudson Bay and all that, every province will be 11,
11.
which
Yeah.
is unbelievable.
Okay though, because San Francisco is going to be a glorious.
Ooh, Metropolis.
Oh,
Tell me
one
more,
free
friend.
stability. Glorious Metropolis. Waiting for Alto California to become prosperous. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Diofantus. Diofantus is pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Diofantus. He's a 666 and he's 28 and he has righteous personality trait. I hope he rules as Grand Consul for many years.
It's 28, so he'll live.
At least for a while.
That's how you want him. You want to get him young.
Sounds dirty. I like it. $14.60. My colonial enthusiasm wears off. Yeah, so I'm gonna do Chumash, and then I'm gonna beat up these people, these Indians.
So I'm gonna make a bunch of little, like little buddies. I'm gonna create them just all around, and I'm gonna be, I'll be Quebec, and like New England and New York, and then later we'll colonize the South, and turn them into like our trading puppets, and we won't give them any political power because that would be a terrible idea.
The worst idea.
It's
Really.
gonna be great, and we'll get all the money. It's gonna be wonderful.
There's a long history of how giving the South political power is a terrible idea. The well-established fact that it's just a terrible, terrible plan. I have to beat up Chinook. Sounds racist, doesn't it? Chinook. I also just take most of Mexico, actually. We'll colonize most of Mexico.
Did you start with one province as like Indian culture?
Nope.
Oh.
All of mine are Atlantean.
It's a culture convert one.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cree. Yeah. Strange. Nope. Mine are all good Atlanteans. Leviathan. I'm really excited to create this Pacific Rim Empire one day, though. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. Oh shit. There's a country in Alyut. Kyrgyzstan. What is their primary culture? Kamchatkin. Oh, interesting. The Kamchatkins have been spreading. You lucky son of a bitch, you have a finished colony. Better colonize another one.
Oh my god, an Indian! He just moved next to me. What should I do?
Kill him. That's what I do when they
That
move next
seems
to me.
mean though.
He's allied though, he's got allies. Neustadt. Good call.
Seems very strong. Powerful force. 3 Indians together. I don't know if I can take that. I was like, what's the most generic name? Okay, let's do Newtown. It's like, there we go. This is a place name.
You know what you can do for your next province?
Yep.
Zollern.
What?
Zollern. Like Hohenzollern.
Oh yeah, Zollern, yeah.
Yeah.
Should write that one.
You're like, give me German names.
I'm
And
gonna
I'm
write-
like, Zollern. And you're like, alright, Zollern.
I'm gonna write that one down.
I just love how like you Americanified it after you're like, yeah, just give me those names, give me those names. I'm like, yeah, Zolan. You're like, what? Solan. You're like, what? Solan. Zollern. Yeah, all right, I got you, brother. No worries. Zollern. I'm on it. I'm on it. Eat shit.
I was gonna tell you to eat shit, but you're right. So I stopped myself mid sentence.
You're like, God damn it, he's got a point. The son of a bitch is correct. I didn't want him to be, but fuck me, he is.
True, yeah. It's all true.
Eat shit. Oh, you know what sucks though? If I colonize all of the California trade node, the Great Basin is gonna show up as my territory, which means it's gonna look like I own like fucking Nevada and Utah and shit.
You can make it a like a satellite, like delegate, and
That's true.
they made it so that even if it's your vassal, you can take 100% trade power off them. So if
Which
all
is what they deserve.
So if all you're doing is using it as a trade thing, it's probably a good way to do it.
Eat shit. Cried The proud cry. The Leviathans. Future. I need new names though. What are Atlantean names? That's the problem.
It was made up. Well, based on the name you have, it's like a pseudo, like
Greek.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Alright, I'll just do like Greek cities and shit then. Why not? Poma will become. No, I'll change them all. San Francisco will become Novo Atlantis. Santa Barbara will be Rakia. Como will be Macedonica. He will be Thebes.
Argos, Alexandria.
Argos. I like that.
Thessalonica. I'm trying to think some other. Chios, Chios. Pythia, Phthia,
Hold up.
Pythia.
We'll do this. We'll do this brainstorm later because
Yeah.
I'm out of provinces already.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the trade goods are the same.
Yeah,
Like
same
based
dog
on
shit.
the regions of dog shit for this part of America. That's fine because that works. So I'll develop these for like tax and shit and trade power. The South will get like trade value, and then I'll just
South will rise again.
I'll put the trade value up here. And that actually, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy. I will make the Central Valley state.
It would sound hard, so I should probably get a couple alliances going.
Shut up. Everyone hates you. Like they hate me.
Yeah, everyone hates me, it's true. Because I'm German.
Yep, because I'm Atlantean.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking Atlanteans.
These fucking Atlantean
Fucking
immigrants.
Refugees. Fucking think because they're home sunk into the ocean they can come here.
Yeah, just because they had a catastrophic volcano.
That's a really funny image to me. Just imagining all the Native Americans just xenophobic, like redneck asshole.
Because a bunch of fucking goddamn Atlanteans just can't help themselves but come into our lands. Oh shit, that's funny. Oh, fucking arid. Really? You gonna hit me with that arid modifier, nigga? Yet. Yet. Alright, yeah, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. I'm gonna pee. Oh, so if you think about it, 11 is kind of ridiculous. Like 11 is better than most provinces in like what, Northwest Germany?
I mean, I'm not gonna start again if that's what you're saying. I thought the world would all start as shit, but yeah.
No, I wasn't saying we're gonna start again. I was just thinking about it again. I was like, wait, that is actually really high.
Yeah, it's really
know?
high, yeah. To all of Siberia, it will be 11. Yeah.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that. Oh, dude, Siberian Frontiers as an idea is officially the most OP thing in the game. Because you know, like Associan Frontiers, right? From the other one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So basically, you get to free colonize all of Siberia, which is all 11 development.
Right.
Oh my god, Siberia is going to become the most powerful place in the world. Straight up. These countries are going to become absolutely ridiculous. That's kind of a funny world to live in.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I just think it's hilarious. Have you already started the Renaissance or no?
No. I'm gonna wait till I max out my monarch points, and then I'll develop Quebec. Maybe, I don't know if I'll get prosperity, because my guy isn't good enough.
Dude, I'm fucking crushing on that prosperity. I'm at 75% already. I'm like probably 30 months from, so like 3 years, little 2.5 years from prosperity in Alta California. At which point I could just pop that shit off. It's pretty dumb. Like when you have 666, you get 90% chance.
Oh, no one wants to be my friend.
I want to be your friend. You want to ally with me?
I'll be your friend.
Be each other's friends.
You're my one friend in this entire continent. My one.
And completely useless to you, by the way.
You want to join my trade league?
Yeah, I'll join your trade league. You want to join trade leagues? Wait, do I have to
I
give you?
can't. You'd have to give up. Do you want to give up all your provinces except for one
No.
and join my trade league?
No, not even a little bit.
No.
Not even a little bit. I
Doesn't
thought about
tempt
it.
you?
I thought it was a really sweet offer of you, but I can't take advantage of you like that. You know, I can't do that to you. You're too important, too dear to my heart. My boy, Diophantus Proctid. I'm gonna rename Chumash Proctid for our first console. The first console of Leviathan. A righteous man. Bruh. Alright. Out to California, 81%. That's what I'm talking about. Get your prosperity on, brother. Let's get rich. Yo, will you kill Vermont though?
Does it bother you?
No, like I just want that to be part of your territory. Is that insane?
I don't
I'm
know if I
looking
want
at
to
them.
attack it. It's allied with like 2 things.
Oh shit! It's allied with those big fuckers, Mosoni.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't it annoy you a bit though too? Don't you feel like it should just be part of your territory?
I can be patient for the time being. Like I started as 3
I think you're right.
provinces.
I think you're right to not attack it. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. But at the same time, I'm like, I want those motherfuckers to die. Die.
Oh wait, you get half off merchants and advisors anyway as these guys. That's pretty cool. Just gave me a half off philosopher and a half off merchant. Wow, it's actually really good.
That is good.
Yeah, I didn't think, what's it called, Merchant Republic's got these, but you get them through events, which is awesome. So the only thing I lack then is the like plus 10 like colonist thing from what's it called? Like send merchants the New World decision.
Don't you want to be my ally? I hate your enemy. I want to kill them with you.
No, they all hate me. They all hate me too.
Plus 90 with one of them, and he's just like, nah, I don't care. Like, yo, I'm about to attack your homeboy. Not your homeboy, your enemy. Like, you have a kind of a equilibrium there. One big state, one small state, allied. And one
So
big
they
state, one
need
small state,
to.
allied.
So in order for you to get an ally with these settings, they have to have friendly attitude toward you. So like if you share a rival, they'll get friendly, and then you can ally with them. Otherwise,
But I can't rival these, since is the problem.
yeah, you're gonna have to wait until you can border. So I can't rival anyone yet either for some reason.
Oh, I guess maybe when this colony comes to border one.
Yeah.
Alright, 91% disparity. Lego. Hold on. Yeah, I got smugglers running rampant. Motherfuckers. Close. And I had a bad month. I had a 10% month. Gonna be tight. I need no more 10% months. Alright. Alright. Alright.
See, I thought this was going to be a sweet deal for Vermont to get the things off me, but he like moves, and when he moves, he loses his progress towards stuff. So he's like,
What progress?
like toward feudalism.
Oh, true, because they don't even have feudalism yet.
Because he was like, feudalism, when he was in loop, he was like, feudalism, interesting idea, very cool. And then he moved, and he's like, I wonder what this feudalism thing is. He forgot everything. He just left all his stuff
He forgot
behind.
everything.
He
He was
did
like, oh
not-
shit.
Yeah, he did not have a place for his stuff.
Alright, boys, I'm doing it. Spending all of my points. Did I do it? 76%. And some more points. Metropolis of San Francisco. I did it! Aha!
They should rename this game like Waiting for Points.
Waiting for points 4. Waiting for points 1 because we only just introduced the stupid system on this fucking
This
variant.
stupid mechanic. Love it. That's great.
Alright, but it's okay. San Francisco, Novo Atlantis, is now a 37 development city.
Wunderbar.
So if you look at the development map mode,
You have the largest metropolis on the American continent.
on the world continent.
The world,
If you
actually.
look at
The
your
largest city in the world.
kind of far and away, to be honest. Like, you're the close second at 29. Nova Atlantis is el numero uno at 37 by a solid margin.
Mighty Ulm is a 19 now.
There you go.
Provence, 16. Ghent, they put 3 dev into Ghent. Transylvania, strangely enough, is elevating itself. And Finland is elevating.
It's fun. That's actually one of the things why I wanted to do even, was specifically to see what provinces would kind of weirdly end up developed.
And
you know what I
Archangel
mean?
as well is developing right now.
Exactly.
I
You know
love
what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
funny.
where you're gonna end up with these really strange, like Ulm is the biggest city in Europe.
Yeah. I do wish it started lower though, but this is okay though.
No, wait, Provence is the biggest city in Europe.
Is it?
No. 16 dev. The
No,
problem is
Ulm's the biggest, 19.
Ulm is smaller. Oh, 19. Oh, you're right. You're right.
See, I'm not colorblind, so I was able to do that. Figure out what the biggest
I
one was.
can see it now, but the problem is everything is shades of orange and yellow. Because I have one glowing green way out here in the west. And let me tell you, that green does glow. You're also glowing green in the east.
Only one.
I don't know if I agree with the classification of San Francisco as a savanna, though.
Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, it is a savanna. Wow.
Damn. I don't have another colonization mission right now.
California is not very good terrain.
Nope. There's the drylands, though, which is quite okay.
I disagree with that.
I know, you don't like drylands. The drylands is kind of like what...
No, I disagree with California not being good terrain type.
Oh, yeah, I disagree with that, too, 100%.
I don't know if, like, I guess it can't be farmlands, obviously, because it was uncolonized, but... I don't know, but maybe grasslands...
No, like, San Francisco could be farmlands. Why not? Like, if you actually look at the quality of the terrain, like, you have the whole wine valley there and shit, like... It's equivalent to, like, southern France, of which there's a lot of grasslands.
I just don't think it should get a penalty to develop. It should get a bonus to develop. I don't know what terrain would be better for it.
I agree. But you're not going to hear complaints from me, homie. Zolan, for my Suna, maybe Zolan.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down. On my little sticky note. I'm trying to learn German, which is actually the most embarrassing thing about earlier. Can you imagine if I went there and I was like, and I teach German history as well.
German history is an interesting topic.
How hilarious and wrong.
Oh, me. I'm so hilarious and wrong. So I'm gonna have to do Expiration as my first Lentech, as my first idea group, though, huh? I think that's kind of be how it's gotta be, no?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, well, Chumash will finish. Give me another name for a Greek province.
Chios. Chios.
Chios. Yeah, perfect. Well, isn't that already taken by the actual Chios? Yeah, it is.
Do Pythia then, after Achilles. Phthia.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Phathia.
PH, yeah, I'll type it for you. Pythia. It's a hard one.
Oh, that is a hard one. Alright, ship it. Next month. Yeah, we'll come into existence.
And then Thessalonica is an A, so the second E should be an A.
Sweet. I can. Los Angeles is now Pythia. Because I care.
It's a good name for like a Gus City.
This is a pretty
And
good
then
name,
you could do Ithaca. I have more that you can use, I think.
Sure, Ithaca. I know.
Ithaca, spell it with the K. All Greek.
All Greek all the time. Orthodox, right? That's where that.
They don't have a C in Greek. They only have the letter, or in ancient Greek at least, they only have the letter like K.
They don't in what's it called? Latin either, I don't think. Okay, I have a problem. The nobility and the burghers want lands, and I don't want to give them any. Well, I'll give the nobility something, but I don't give the burghers anything. Salonika to the nobility. Fun problem solved. I guess actually with my current land tech, I will fuck these natives up. Get a colonization. Please? Colonization, please?
What?
Asking the game to give me a colonization mission. What is 75% of my current land tech? So I have 14 limits. That's 3/4. That is 10, 11 maybe. Yeah, I have a burger problem.
Sounds delicious. I know how to solve that. Just seed them.
I need to give them 2 provinces, but I don't want to give them any.
Oh, you're in that weird, like, stage right now where it's like, you're still small, but they won't start demanding shit.
Wanting shit,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that. It's not a good time.
And I'm like, yo, give me a fucking colonization. Come on. Holy shit, what are you doing? Game. Fine. Colonize without your permission. what happens. Why we can't have that? What is going on with my internet?
You showed them.
We go up to what is happening? You know what's really awful?
What's up?
Because of me, there is one province right now that's actually working its way towards feudalism, and I'm gonna conquer it and take it, and they're gonna have to start all over again.
Very nice. You're great.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
great.
a dick.
You're great, man.
I'm a hero of the West. You'll never learn how to have weird social contracts dictate your society. Oh. What's happening with my internet, dog?
Let's try 2-speed, I guess.
I wanted to name Pythia after. Wait, so remember Pythia? Because I'm actually going to change it. I want to name it Proktid for my current first consul of the Great Leviathan Republic.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that one. I'll name the next one that.
So I think in Greek, when they put the ID at the end, that's like the dynasty name. So his real name would be, I don't know what the real version of that would be. But that's like the how they do the surnames in like plural. Because I know that Antipater, it was like the, not Antipater, I'm trying to think of an example of like one of the Diadochi, like that's how they do the names. Like Seleucus becomes the Seleucid, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the singular version would be. Anyway, we're talking about made-up, fictional, faux Greek names, so forget about it. Forget I said all this.
No, it's very important. You have a pen, right?
I do have a pen. I don't
I'll
have.
give you a number.
I have a very small piece of paper though. It's very tiny.
Because I was say, if I give you a number, would you be able to write it down?
I can write down a number, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of Indians. Be careful.
Yeah, I know.
They're angry.
But I'm also 5 land techs up on them. So I think half their number, but if they have no cav, might still win. Yeah, I still win. With a worse general and half their cavalry, they'll fuck up half their soldiers and still fuck them up because I have horses. And you know what are fucking OP? Alright, you ready to write down a number?
Okay, go on.
Okay, I can just write it in chat, it's probably easier. Saves you
Okay.
that.
Yeah, I never played a Native American like ever. I played the Aztecs
me neither.
once. The Aztecs are very like frustrating. Because every time you conquer all of Mexico, you like basically to reform the Nahuatl religion, you have to pass their 5 like reform things, and so to pass them, you have to like vassalize all of your neighbors because you need to have like 5 Nahuatl vassals to pass the reform, and every time you do it, you release them so you have to keep doing it over and over again. And then there's also this ticking like timer if you get too big, which you will, right? Because you're gonna want to conquer shit.
Right.
And then when that fires, it gives you this shitty event that like fucks up your whole society and like kills your ruler, and you get a 0-0-0 monarch.
Nice.
So it can be very frustrating, is what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah, and it takes a long time. So basically, by the time, I don't want to say by the 1600s, if it takes that long, by that point you finally get the shit reformed. The good news is Nahuatl is actually a pretty good government once it's full. I mean, religion once it's fully reformed. Gives you a bunch of good bonuses. You get like a free colonist. You get like 10 morale or something as a bonus. So I don't know. It's not worth the pain though.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it's worth it.
No.
Or at least. Yeah, no, my, mighty 5 tech soldiers kick the shit out of
Mighty 5 tech.
1 tech Indians. Even like, I literally fought more than twice their number. To my HSBC, talk about banks killing the keys.
Look at this city in Dithmarschen, right? Click on it. Tukula, I don't know what the origin of that is, but then look at his cultures. He's accepting Harari. What the fuck is that, Harari?
Where do you see the cultures he's accepting?
Like mouse over his culture, and he's accepting Harari culture.
I'm seeing Westphalian.
He is Westphalian, but then mouse over, and he accepts Harari.
Where specifically?
Like, see the little theater masks for the culture? Mouse over that, and it shows you what he accepts.
Okay. All I see is, do I have to click Diplo? Okay, sorry, so I was on the province itself.
Yeah.
Harari.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that like an African culture?
Oh yeah, that sounds like an African culture.
Yeah.
At the very least.
But he's a free city, so he must be an OPM. I wonder where that came from. It's strange. Benign, but strange.
Yeah, completely benign.
And then Mighty Hamburg is a bishop. None of its insane bonuses it would get normally.
Oh, they've finally done the, what's it called? Typical AI thing where they're like, oh right, we can't beat your army, so we're not gonna do that. Instead,
Oh, I hate the way the AI fights. I hate it so very much.
We're gonna occupy everything until to the end of the world.
You need to go back and fight them, because if they
No,
take, you only have 1/4 though.
Yeah, but my siege is way ahead of theirs. If my siege starts to
Yeah, but you know
fail,
they're gonna siege it before you. Like, are
we'll
you
see.
kidding?
If
Are you
theirs
kidding?
gets above,
Are you kidding?
if theirs gets above 0 before mine, I
Are
will
you
go
kidding?
back and kill them all.
I mean, let's start with this. Did their siege start after yours? It
Yes.
did, right? It did. So of course they're gonna beat you. Like what? Like what? Have you played this game?
Let's see. They're at -21. I'm at -7.
No,
They still can't take it.
I really dislike. They need to. What would satisfy? Here's what would. Alright, this is what would satisfy me.
I'm
Okay.
ready. I'm ready. What would satisfy?
I'm
ready.
They have to follow the same fucking fort rules that you have to. That would satisfy
Why are
me.
you talking nonsense? That's what I want to understand. Is why are you talking absolute utter bullshit?
Like, they can still fight
I
their
don't
wars
understand.
in this inane, ridiculous, like, avoid you, walk to the other side of your country way, but they have to follow the fort. Like, they can't walk through your forts. Then I will not complain anymore. But
Why do you say such bullshit? That's what I don't understand. Why are you wasting everyone's time with such ridiculous, essentially lucid dreams?
You need to be careful, friend.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
he's
dangerous.
gonna win that fight.
This is very
He's gonna win that
dangerous.
fight. It's okay. It's okay. 21%?
I don't.
14%.
I don't know about this, friend. This looks bad. It looks bad to me.
This is gonna be fine.
This
is gonna be
It
fine.
looks bad though.
This is gonna be fine. Don't
Am
worry.
I wrong?
It's gonna be fine. You're wrong. It's gonna be fine. My armies may have now gotten separated completely, which is
They have like
suboptimal.
25,000 units, and I
I
see
will
a 3K stack of yours.
I will concede.
I see the
that
other.
My decision that you encouraged me to do, which was to react to their push, was a terrible decision. I will concede that.
I meant to do it with your.
100%.
I meant to do it with your entire army.
No. That part will not work for me. Oh no! Don't defenders desert? No! Alright, I'll give you a white piece, bro. How's that? You won't take a white piece, will you? Okay.
It's an AI, of course not. Oh no!
Oh no!
I told you.
How did they do
No.
that? 28%.
All right, call me in.
They
Call me
did
in.
that?
Call me
no,
in.
no. It's okay. It's okay. I got this. I got
No.
this. I got this. Don't worry. Oh shit! What did they take from me? Oh, they took like everything. Okay. Well, that was bullshit. This game is bullshit because their siege was at 28% and mine was 49%.
I fucking told you.
And yet. Oh, and they took all my money, so now I'm like completely fucked financially. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Do you have a loan? Let me give you some money.
Yeah, I do. I
Hold
have
on.
2 loans. Holy shit, you rich as fuck, dog.
That was actually all my money. It's up for 50. I have 50 now.
Hold on. Well, I have 128 now that I paid off my loans and shit, so have some money back. And I have to go kill them all again. Fuck.
Yeah, the rebels might get the provinces back for you, though. I don't know if they can fight. Will they be Western rebels? I'm not sure. So they
Not
may
sure.
defect back.
That's true. They
But,
will not be having any of this shit. I'll tell you that.
No, the AIs are cheating.
Oh, shit, but-
cheating bitches with the siege time.
They really are.
So here's
though.
here's why that's absurd. Their siege started after you. I'm sure
Yes.
I'm sure
They
neither
were lower.
I'm sure neither of you had a siege guy. They're behind you in tech, and right. So here's where if you were a player, it would take ages. Coastal province, so that's supposed to give an additional penalty when unblockaded. Yet, despite that, somehow,
Preach,
right,
brother.
Right, follow me for a minute. Somehow,
I'm with you, brother. I'm with you, brother. Preach. Preach. Preach, brother. Preach. Somehow, brother. What did they do, brother? Tell me. Speak to me.
it happened. It happened.
They fucked me. Like the white man always does.
To the Negro.
Preach, brother. To the Negro.
To the Indian.
Alright, but as soon as this truce is done, I'm gonna attack them and take it all back. Because they won't be able to do any shenanigans on their next run through. Yo, give me a colon. I'm a little tilted they're not giving me like a colonization. What's it called? Alright.
This is
Bring
funny.
up boys.
So I've got my guy here is named Thomas von Wunstorf, right?
Right.
One of my advisors, and he's so that's his name, but he's like an Indian. So his portrait's like a Native American guy, like face paint.
Oh, but it's Thomas von Wunstorf. That's
Yeah,
funny. That is funny.
Yeah, I like it.
That is funny. Suffocate man with about to cheat. Suffocate man with about to cheat. That is bullshit though that he managed to siege my shit. Also, coastal. Wait, that's the important part too.
Yeah.
You get penalties for sieging coastal,
Yeah.
and he did not have a navy.
Yeah.
So that's actually bullshit. That is legit. A legit bullshit. Oh, and they hit me with war reparations. Holy shit. Wow.
I guess it is an inevitability that Britain like will unify like this, but I don't know. It would have been more interesting if there were little OPMs in there.
Yeah.
Watch it join together over time instead.
This weird, like, poop around Britain.
Britain, and they're like turquoise flag. Duke Arnold Oglethorpe, the House of Oglethorpe. Reminds me, it's like a gnome. It's like a gnomish name. That's what that is. High Tinker Arnold of Britain.
Yo, New Mexico, if you had only allied with me, we would have won that shit.
Oh, New Mexico. Oh, there you go. Oh, there's a Vermont, New Mexico. So there's another one that's like a state, I guess. Yavapai.
Tilted though.
The Navajo.
Still tilted though.
What about Navajo? Will they ally with you?
No one will do it. Navajo is in. Oh no, they're in bed with Yanape. The other one would be Butte. But they won't either.
New Mexico is rivaled with Yavapai.
I know. That was my whole thing. That's
Is
why
he
I like.
neutral to you or friendly?
He's neutral to me. That's the
he's
problem.
neutral. Yeah.
Yep. So I like upped my relationship with boy and everything, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good." I was like, "Yeah, do you want to subsidize me for 4 ducats per month? Can you afford that?"
If I can give you, well, for how long? Because that's, I can give you my entire treasury. Would be the equivalent of it.
0.4 ducats
I can't do
month.
4. I can do 2, but that's all of my money.
0.4. 0.4.
I can do 0.4.
0.4 for 13 years.
0.4.
0.4 for 13 years.
That
solved my financial crisis.
It goes in intervals of 10, so I'll do 10 for now, I guess.
10. Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect. That's all I need. That gets me to a perfect 0 per month. Because that's 0.61
sounds like
more reparations.
This sounds like the foundation of a great empire.
Great Republic.
To me.
Great Republic,
Yeah.
Yep. After they took Prokid from me.
After losing a war to the Native American.
Yeah, because this game is fucking bullshit now. Because this game is absolute fucking nonsense. Because they fucking just cheated their dicks off. Because they're like, oh no, this is cool, it's fine. We can just be on a coastal city and siege faster than you on an inland city with a smaller army with worse land tech. Hmm. I'm thinking about this and it feels incorrect. There's something about that constellation of circumstances that feels wrong. Because when I siege a coastal province, it's really tough. And that's without being 5 or 6 or whatever land tech's down. So, Am I crazy? This feels reasonable.
It seems suspicious to me. It's almost as though the AI is cheating. I think the other so if they just followed the fort, that's my real like reaction. If they followed the fort rules, then I'd be okay with all the other bullshit. The other thing they see right through the fog of war, because
that's annoying as fuck.
I've played games and I've gone and I've verified, and there are provinces they simply would not be able to see that are fog of war, and they see your army coming, and then they run away before you can get to them.
Yep, 100%.
That also creates like a dynamic which gives me an aneurysm, which is like, if your army is there, like they won't siege it, but then as you're walking back to relieve the fort, then they run away and then they hide in provinces like behind forts where you can't get them, which is fucking infuriating.
Yes.
I mean, ultimately as a player you just snowball and reach a point where you can beat the AI like whenever, but nonetheless.
Nonetheless, no, I agree with you.
It's
Not
not a good thing. It's not a good.
I don't know though, just like that straight up, like I've done plenty of coastal sieges. They should take much longer than inland sieges. I had a bigger army sieging. It was nonsense. That's really all it was. It was straight up bullshit. Like on every level it was bullshit. They did not have a blockade on me. I had fucking 4 land techs on them. It was nonsense. That's it. That's all it comes down to. Bunch of fucking bullshit.
I actually like this that Vermont like moves around because he like loses his feudal progress. So he's lost his progress.
I don't
again.
have an advantage because now he took provinces from me, so he's gonna get feudalism.
Well, he's
soon.
big as well. Like he does, that's not a migratory one. That's like a fixed. The OPMs migrate; those stay where they are.
The worst part is I have a truce for the next 11 years because
he's gonna get Renaissance as well.
Yep. And I got this diplomatic expense I gotta take. Oh, why am I down 0.34 again? What the fuck? Did your subsidy stop?
Nope.
No, they did not. That sucks. No. I don't know what happened.
Well,
there.
the good news. All right, so here's the good news. If he attacks you again, and takes your provinces, you can always join my trade list.
Fuck off. Why is this happening?
Alright, I'll be back in 5.
Yeah. Oh god.